Okay, so you would need to go to scoolendar.com or scoolendar.com.au, and you will be brought onto this website. Now, if you're not registered, you would need to click Get Started Now, or there will be a sign up. I'm already registered, so I go into my account, I log in into my account, and then under my account you can see different tabs like my profile, my communities, my events, my children, plans and reports. Then change password and log out. And today we would need this plans and reports tab, and maybe my events, and maybe my children. Now if you go to Scoolendar, you'll see a calendar view for September, for the current month. However, you can also go back, or you can go forward in October. Let's go back to September. You can also see the week view, and even let's do the day view. Okay. And then you also can see the list view. Some people prefer to see the events in that form. So the list view for the week. So we go back to month view, and you can also notice that some of the events have like those little orange dots, and some of them have blue dots. So the orange dots are meaning that you've already expressed your own interest in this event, or they mean that it's your own private event. So for example, Busy Thursday is my private event, and I already put all the learning outcomes and description and everything of what I'm doing every Thursday. Now if we go back, we can see that there are some activities, and I unenrolled or unticked my child on purpose just for that particular demonstration to show how it all works. So you have the calendar view, and you also have the list view. In the list view, you'll see the picture, the name. Also, there are little tags like the age it's designed for, and if it's online, offline event, and the cost of the event. And most of our events are free events. And if they're public or for specific community or private, if we scroll, you'll see that all of those events are public and they're visible to anyone. And you can find quite a lot of interesting events for these school holidays, and also for term 4. They're really interesting. You can see that there are some activities, say for example, let's just click on them and see. Let's click on this one, make believe masters. Okay, let's have a look. So they're for age 8 to 14. There is a cost to that, and it's a full day workshop at the Sydney Opera House. Okay, if we go back, we can also check some other events, see, for example, okay, this event was created by me in negotiation with Apple store at Hornsby. So we have a look, so you can see that it's free, and the age and also the dates and the topics for each date. For example, tomorrow we'll have the topic of Get Started, create personalized documents on Mac or iPad, and then the learning outcomes. And then if you're the one who created the event, you will also see the list of interested people, interested guests in this event. Now I have those two names as my children. I've changed them on purpose. So I will just tick the box for the first child, Elisa. I'll just tick it. And this event before was marked as a blue, like with a blue dot. Now if we go back to Scoolendar, you'll see that Apple class or Apple workshops, Apple program is now indicating that I'm enrolled. It's one of my events, and the dot changed from blue to orange. Now I'll do the same with Japanese language, and it's actually a private event, so you won't be able to see that. I've created it just for myself because it's what my child does. And I'm also ticking the box for this child. I can also tick the boxes for all the children. Now whatever name you include in my children, let me just show that to you as well. So whatever name, and by the way, you would need to add children before indicating your interest in one or another event. So right now I have 2 children. I can add another one, and I would need to put the name and the stage and the age. Okay, now if we go back to calendar, let's go to the list view, and maybe let's explore some other events. For example, I can see Saturday stop motion, creating some stop motion animation, and it's free as well, and the subject is technology. Let's have a look what that event is about, and then I can see that okay, it's free, and the date and little description, and also I can see the topic and stage learning outcomes. Some organizers put the codes, some organizers put the codes with description, and some event organizers just put the description without any codes and are not linking it to any specific state learning outcomes. And it's absolutely up to the event organizer or up to you as a parent. It is your own decision how you want to describe the outcome of the activity. So I tick the box and go back. Now this one motion, it's in December, so you won't be able to see that in September, but it will also be marked with an orange dot. Now let's see what else is interesting. Okay, let's go to Story Factory, and actually it's a pretty good organization, and they run free workshops for kids. I think different ages. However, there are some workshops designed for high schoolers who can publish the novel at the end of the year, and also it could be like a poem or novella. So you might just want to go and check them out. We do recommend to check them out because we like how they structure the lessons and everything. Anyways, let's go back. So I'll just tick Elisa here, and then go back to Scoolendar. I will also check list view. Maybe there will be something interesting. Let's see. For example, youth program. Let's have a look. Youth. Okay, I like it. Okay, so it's a paid event. However, it looks like okay, it's in the city, and it looks like young people are doing a lot of different activities, and it's kind of like a camp thing. So it's really great for teenagers. And I also tick the box for Elisa and go back to Scoolendar. So we're just playing with that, and I'm showing that to you. Okay, how about adults and teens homeschooling choir? Okay, here we go. So we have different ages and stages, and this is the old activity, so it started a few years ago, and then probably the prices have changed. I haven't checked the new prices for them. And then I also check the box here, and okay, I think it's fine. It's fine for now. I think we can try to print a report. So I just wanted to show you how it works. Let's go to my account, and then you have this tab, plans and reports. So we click on that, and then there are two tabs again, like plans and then the report list. And then what I want to do is to print a new report. So I click new report button, and then I see all the different options. So I can print it for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 24 months. Normally this like 3 months period costs $5 per child, and well, let's see. For example, I'm choosing here the same child, Elizabeth, and then I will leave January 2025, but I can also choose a different year, like previous years as well. Like for example, if I want to print it for 2 years, I can do like, okay, 2023, January 2023, and choose this one. Okay, let's do that. And now everything is free, so you can play with that as many times as you want. So you can choose the longest one, or in your case, if you don't have any events, maybe choose the 3 months one. But you need to you need to indicate your interest in the event before doing so. Otherwise, your report will be empty. Okay, let's do generate. I just click generate, and then you will see a little message here. It says your report will be generated shortly. A copy of your report will be sent to your email. So we send you your report to your email that you've indicated before, and also we're saving it here. So you will be like, if something happens, I don't know, if you no longer have access to your email for some reason, and you cannot access your PDF file, then you will always be able to download it from your page. Sometimes it takes just a few minutes, just 1-2 minutes. Sometimes it takes for up to 30 minutes, depending on the load, because the more people generate a report at the same time, the longer it takes, because it's so what we do, we just kind of create the order, like whoever clicked first will be first in order, and then it will be kind of like a waiting list, the line, so it will be done one by one. So let's check our email and see if here you can see the PDF file, which you can choose to print on paper or save as a document, like a digital file. And there is the time indicated before, like from January till the end of this month, and the name I nominated for my child, and then you see the table of contents and different topics. So you can see in this description, so there are different topics, like for example English and writing, grammar and spelling and reading. The story factory is here, and it has a very short description, and then it has stage and learning outcomes. And again, some activities have long descriptions, some have just the codes, and some have no codes at all. So here we go. This is the youth program I've enrolled my child into, and I have some other activities as well, and it all falls under holiday workshops and activities and meetups. With Taronga Zoo excursion, you can see that the event organizer just put the learning outcomes without any codes at all, and that's fine. It's absolutely up to you. This is the Star Club youth program, designed by me and run by me, and is designed for teenagers of Sydney, and we also have the Facebook group for our Star Club announcements. Now, here I've included some codes and descriptions of those learning outcomes, and you can also include different activities, like, for example, visits to museum, and I have included our museum visit here, and it's related to either history or geography or other subjects. Here is the languages and the music, choir band activities. This one is the homeschooling choir and band. So you can see different activities. They could be private or public or community, but I will tell you more about the community events a bit later. I think our video is very long this time, so I'm not going to extend it by explaining the community events. I think even if you are using private or public, right now it will help you to navigate and print really nice reports. So here we have the sports camp, and just like that, all your calendar events are converted into a very beautiful PDF file with all the learning outcomes and the links, because if you're showing that to your AP, he can just click on that. Like, let's just check, let's just see, like, I just do one of the public events. Okay, let's look at that. So I'm clicking on that, and it is bringing me onto the page. If AP has no account with Scoolendar, it's fine. He'll still be able to see full description with all the learning outcomes and the dates and everything. He just won't be able to see the location and the contact details. That's it. All the other information will be available for your AP to observe and analyze. Here we go. So that's pretty much it. Very simple. I hope that this short video has helped you to get some motivation and play around. Just go to Scoolendar. Just click on, even if you're not planning to participate, just go through the list of different events. And there are actually, you might find really nice and cool events here. So you just go through the list and indicate the interest for your child. Like, okay, what is that? Oh, paint like Picasso. And then just click next to your child's name, and then do it for several weeks or even months, and then try to go to plans and reports, and then click a new report. By the way, this report has already been downloaded, the long one. So click new report, and here you go. The plans will work the same way, but it will be projected in the future. Okay, wonderful. I hope that this video explains how to create a report.